It's summertime and millions of Americans are firing up their grills for cookouts and backyard parties. Today we're getting tips from one of the hottest chefs in the country to help take your backyard barbecue to the next level. Chef Britt Rescigno, semi-finalist this year on Food Network's hit show Tournament of Champions, and grilling guru, is here to share some of her secrets on how to grill the perfect meal for kebabs to steaks. And Chef, we're going to fly you to St. Louis. You're coming to my backyard, and that's exactly what you're going to do. Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm waiting for you to come to St. Louis and do some barbecue. Well,
I can't wait.
Chef, what are your best tips for having a successful backyard barbecue this year?
You know, a successful barbecue is all about having a ton of fun. Be the show of the party, be the showstopper itself, and grab a beer, grab your favorite cocktail, loosen up, and get on the grill and have a blast. But some good tips that I have for you is to make sure that your grill is super ripping hot, and always make sure you put the oil on the grill and not on your proteins.
Ooh, you're right. Now, steaks can really be tricky to grill, and sometimes they are intimidating. What's the first thing you look for when you're grilling a steak?
You know, steaks don't always have to be intimidating. Something I look for is always a great product, and Pre's grass-fed, grass-finished steak really hits the mark on sustainability and consistency. And, you know, that's something that you want, because you don't want to have to always guess how to cook something, or, you know, if a recipe says this, but the steak is too big, what am I going to do? These steaks are great because they're always the same size, they're consistent, so you follow that recipe and it's going to be perfect every time.
Now, when it comes to cooking your steak, seasoning is very important. How do you go about seasoning your steak?
Seasoning is super important. You know, me personally, I love a good salt and pepper. I love to season my steak about 30 to 40 minutes ahead of time. That way that seasoning can really get into the center of the steak. But you know what? Have a little fun. You want to have a little Asian flair night and have like an awesome Asian salad. Take some gochujang and a little bit of soy sauce, mix that together, rub your steak down. It's going to be perfect and so yummy. And you know, it's Taco Tuesday sometimes, right? And you want to flare up that little boring taco and take some coriander and some cumin, rub it down. You're going to create a beautiful crust for your steak that's going to be awesome for your street tacos.
Ooh, speaking of being adventurous, what are some recipes people can grill that are outside of the box?
So what I love is that Pre also offers grass-fed and grass-finished ground beef. I love to take that and add some ginger and some garlic and my favorite Asian seasonings. Put that on a skewer, make a beautiful satay, get that over the grill, and then serve that with an awesome Thai noodle salad and peanut dipping sauce.
Wow. For home cooks who are focused on sustainability when they're grilling this summer, what are some tips that you have to help them achieve this goal?
You know, sustainability for me is so important as a chef. I'm opening up a new restaurant and it's all about sustainability, and that's something that's super great about Pre. Everything is locally sourced, that is, you know, good for you and good for the environment, which is so important. And also, forget about the aluminum foil when you're grilling. You want to make sure you're getting those grill marks on your fruits, your vegetables, your proteins. That's what's important.
Wow. Where can we go for more information?
For more information, you can go to eatpre.com, and you can find all of our grass-fed, grass-finished products at Schnucks, Amazon Fresh, and Instacart.
We're speaking with Chef Britt Rescigno. She's a semi-finalist this year on Food Network. You're about to open up a restaurant, is that correct?
That's correct.
Is this your first restaurant?
It is my first restaurant. Me and my fiance are super excited.
Congratulations on opening your restaurant and being an entrepreneur. I like that. Thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you so much for having me.